Reggie Simmons here, a men's physique competitor and Body Fuse athlete. I wanted to record this video to talk a little bit about the messages that I've been receiving from folks via Facebook about fat loss reduction. Oftentimes these messages will come in the form of questions around reducing stomach fat to reveal abs, or getting rid of love handles, or reducing the amount of fat that's on the backside of someone's arms. The reality is that fat loss isn't something that can be done as a spot reduction. Fat loss is systemic, meaning that when it occurs typically throughout the body. And depending upon someone's genetics, that will determine where fat is taken from first and where the fat comes off last. So if you are a type of person that stores a lot of fat in your midsection, you can't necessarily reduce that fat without reducing the overall fat levels throughout your body. Again, genetics determines where the fat comes off first and last. And again, it's systemic and not just focused on one particular area of the body. Okay, now that we have that established, what are some things that you can do to accelerate the fat loss process? First and foremost, you want to take a look at your diet. And you want to make sure that you're eating the proper types of foods. That means staying away from a lot of the processed foods, the processed meats, and you want to try to keep your diet as simple and as clean as possible. You also need to make sure that you're not eating more than what you should be eating. And what I mean by that is that if your BMR is 2,000, for example, and you're bringing in 3,000 calories, and it doesn't matter whether they're clean calories or junk food calories. If you're bringing in extra calories, then those calories can be potentially stored as fat because you have a surplus number of calories. The second thing that you can do is you can actually add exercise. Exercise has the potential to burn up those extra calories and essentially create a caloric deficit. If you create a caloric deficit either by modifying your food and through exercise, you can potentially lose weight. So there are two things that you can do: modify your diet and add exercise to start the fat loss process.